So the first bit, got to make sure we know exactly where everything is going. Do a bit of scheming. So it doesn't look much right now, but I've dug some holes, put some bricks in and concreted around them. It's still early March. There have been some sharp frosts the past few days, and no doubt with this glorious blue skies there will be more. So I have covered it in hessian, and then I thought, well, it was easy to hand, so I'm going to cover it with wool. That's a pretty good insulator, right? Then I will attach these chaps into each corner, and then we can actually start building the damn thing. This is where we're up to on a warm March day. The concrete has set. Obviously it needs more time to cure, but you can wait in 28 days per inch, or however long it's meant to take here, and it has become really secure. It's been good, and I've got some hope for it. The whole thing is essentially an 8-foot square, but I've actually made it less than that. I don't need to worry so much about offcuts, and I can have overhangs because everything's 8 foot, so make it less than that, you know you're never going to run out. Now you may notice, and I'm going to try and do something to cover this so that no one will ever know, I've had to set some of these back. That one I've had to set back the other way. It's frustrating because trying to get those posts upright and also equal distance between each other when you're working with roots in the ground, concrete that's setting, trying to work in these conditions is really hard. And so I've had to make do what I've done, and then do little corrections in other ways. Not ideal and it's not pretty, but I'm sure worse things happen on site. But what I'm really pleased with is this bad boy. Look at that. It looks better in real life. That's maths that's caused that, which is really pleasing. Anyway, off to a good start. This is the next thing. The floor has gone on. There's some nice planks you can buy from Tufts of Bradnam, and they're much cheaper than normal floorboarding, but they're a bit rough and ready. They're literally pretty rough sawn. I'm wondering what I can do with them to make them a bit more pretty. They were longer than the whole creation, so I had to kind of work out how I could stagger them to make them look a bit more natural. I've not nailed anything down yet. There are a few joins to make it look a bit more organic here and there. Now, what's next is the roof. So the way we did that, we sat on a template on top of the structure and then screwed it all together and gave it some braces and then brought it down here. Gradually trying to build it and work out what needs to go where. I really struggle with these angles. I'm very tired at the minute. Yeah, there's got to be an obvious way to get these translated down so that they're all the same. I'm going to put some ply over that, sort of even it all out, and then put these guys on top. I had the idea to lime wash the ply and then sort of creosote or tar black these uprights, because I thought that would look pretty cool. Maybe look a bit like, I'm always craving a Tudor house, you see. And with that apex, with that angle, it's going to look pretty sexy, I think, I hope. So this is something I was lying in bed. I don't know if this is the standard way of doing this, but it really works well. Put nails in the end where the joists are, and then run a string up and down them to nails at the other end where the joists are, and then you know exactly where your joists are, because I hate missing joists. There you have it, jacked everything up, screwed it all in tight, and creosoted it, or at least stained it. It does make a difference, doesn't it? Now the next thing is to get a load of people together and see if we can lift it without having to take it all apart again. And we can take it apart, but I'd really prefer if we didn't have to. Ply is also cut and ready, and then these are ready eventually, but they certainly don't want to move it with those in the way. But there it is. That is the roof. 10 feet long and 8 foot wide. Yeah. So I permitted myself a bit of a cheat. I did try lime washing these, but it was too much of a palaver and it didn't stick. It didn't really look well enough unless I was going to do loads of layers, and I to avoid doing that. So I've emulsioned these plyboards with the idea that they will go on top. You may notice that there was no structure on the ground where there was the other day, and that is because it is now up here in the building itself. I've clad all the floor now, and that's all nailed down and looking good. This is the roof trusses, which are now ready to be plied out with a thin layer of ply, and I'm going to put the metal sheeting on top of it. Yeah, it's coming on, it's coming on. I'm not sure if I really like it or really unsure. It feels maybe like it's a bit too spindly, but when it gets webbed all together with the cladding on the outside, I think it's going to be okay. We'll see. I've been doing lots of overhangs. You can see there's a 2 foot overhang there, which is a bit crazy. It's going to look a bit like a Disney place maybe, but yeah, it should be fine. We'll see. It is what it is. So the roof on, the next thing to do is to put some of these struts on, which mainly are because they look cool. I had a lot of debate with myself about what sort of cross-bracing knees to use, but in the end went with these. And then to put the walls on, which is the next thing. So this will be where the door is. It's all bright, isn't it? I mean, to be honest, you're not going to see those now I think about it. Ugh. Oh, can't win them all. Walls are on. That's really satisfying because it just takes such a short amount of time to put the walls on. It's alright, it looks better from the outside, I think. Should we have a look? It's coming on anyway. It'll look good when there's a window in there, I reckon. Did one on the inside and one on the outside. Kind of had a guess that would be a nice easy way of doing it and wouldn't look too bad. We'll see how it looks at the end. Gotta do this side as well in a similar way. There's Adam. And talk about the problems.
Talk about the problems. Yeah, we started with this specific piece of corrugated iron, and it wasn't too bad to begin with. We ended up placing these long nails with washers in the end, and they go directly into the beams below, or they are meant to go directly into the beams below. Whether they did that every time, you know, we don't always know. We have one more corrugated iron sheet in place. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, once we put them in, we'd overlap them, as you can see, by one little area there. And in theory, you know, this next area where we put these should, you know, overlap with where the struts are. But they didn't! This here is not where it should be. We also added these silicone bits in to prevent the rain. Live conundrum, guys. Trees in the way.
Live conundrum is happening.
It didn't fall off this building at all. Maybe. Only once.
Ta-da! He did it! It is a beautiful morning. After doing some trimming up and taking things down and clearing up a bit, the next thing to do is to look at how we do this west wall. So one thing that I thought about doing was to put a big window in, and I've got some sash windows that came off an old building that I found in a skip. I thought, I wonder if I can do something with this. I mean, it's going to make it look a bit sort of Victorian, Edwardian compared to the sort of Tudor-y type angles. I mean, none of this is it's going to be historically accurate, but I just thought, well, yeah, it's cute. So I'm kind of making up as I go along, and got to tie this all in with how you can make it structurally sound as well, so that it doesn't splay out. But this is my thinking so far. Let's see what it looks like on the wall. So it's in. A bit of shenanigans going on at the top here. To start putting the walls in, which is a really nice job because they just go whoop and just go up on their own. Anyway, it also definitely needs a clean. It looks rustic though, doesn't it? So this is where I'm up to. Look at the window. Needs some work though, and I've got a piece of glass that's been cut specially for it. That is an old roller from a piece of farm machinery, probably Victorian. So yeah, it's starting to look like a birdhouse. Like a emu or something, you know. Big bird. So, here we have it. It's done and it's ready. It's all ready now. Proper little field kitchen. This is an old box. I used to carry explosives at one point, a while ago, apparently. And there you have it. Gas goes through the wall. There's a tea towel. Ooh, I need to put a plant up there that can hang down. And there's the swamp. It's been a journey. An emotional journey.